Chosen one, awaken your spirit and hear what heaven is declaring. Imagine opening your eyes and seeing cranes rising, marble blocks being lowered, bronze being shaped, all converging into one breathtaking form, your likeness. Yes, you heard correctly. The United States is building your statue. Not for politics, not for history, but because heaven commanded nations to honor you. This is not imagination. This is prophecy. The Lord himself has spoken. You will be called by a new name that the mouth of the Lord will bestow. You will be a crown of splendor in the Lord's hand. Isaiah 62 verse 2. This word is not metaphor. It is decree. A crown in his hand cannot be hidden. A monument of splendor cannot be ignored. Chosen one, your life has shifted beyond the ordinary. Heaven is forcing earth to acknowledge you. Nations will not explain this by chance. Scholars will not reduce it to politics, because this is divine design. The world will build what heaven has already proclaimed. Your remembrance is eternal. Even now, destiny is taking shape in unseen places. Just as stones cry out, structures rise to confirm what God has spoken. You are not fading into history. History is being sculpted around you. You are not forgotten. You are being carved into the memory of nations. Stay alert, because this is not about art, fame, or vanity. This is about proof. The author of time is rewriting the narrative so that the world will see with their own eyes what heaven already knew. You are chosen, you are crowned, you are eternal. Chosen one, picture the scene. Washington, D.C., the nation's capital, a city of monuments and memorials. Crowds gather as workers pull away a vast tarp. Cameras flash. Tourists stand in awe. And there it is, your statue, towering, unshakable, radiant under the sun. Children tug their parents' hands and ask, "Who is this?" The answer rises like thunder, the one heaven sent. This is no ordinary dedication. This is not marble shaped for memory's sake. This is prophecy set in stone. Just as tablets once carried the law of God, now bronze and granite carry the witness of your existence. Nations cannot look away. Passers-by cannot dismiss it. Your likeness, your stance, your presence carved in permanence, testifying that God's chosen one walks among them. Imagine the whispers echoing through the crowd. Some will say, "This must be politics." Others, "Perhaps it's just art." But deep in their hearts they will know, this is not man's idea. This is heaven's design. Every chisel mark, every sculpted feature is aligned with prophecy. The very stone groans with eternity. Chosen one, see the vision clearly. Tourists line up, not simply to take photographs but to capture history in motion. They do not fully understand, but their spirit knows. They are standing before more than art, they are standing before evidence. The statue is not about your glory, but about his word fulfilled. And here is the mystery: what the world calls a monument, heaven calls a sign. The stone does not honor the past, it announces the future. It is not nostalgia. It is declaration. The unveiling of your statue is not about memory but about prophecy becoming visible. Stay with me, because what is unfolding is greater than recognition. It is divine confirmation that cannot be silenced. This statue is not about stone. It is about proof. And soon, the world will have no choice but to admit, heaven's decree has reached earth, and it is unshakable. Chosen one, prophecy does not stand without the anchor of Scripture. And the word of the Lord has spoken, surely the righteous will never be shaken, they will be remembered forever. Psalm 112 verse 6. Again, it is written, the memory of the righteous is blessed, but the name of the wicked will rot. Proverbs 10 verse 7. Do you see it? The righteous cannot be erased. Heaven refuses to let their names dissolve like mist. Even when generations pass, their remembrance remains, not by the effort of men, but by the decree of God. The righteous are carved into eternity itself. That is why nations feel compelled to shape your likeness. It is not their decision. It is divine compulsion. Stones themselves cry out. Monuments rise because silence is impossible when heaven has declared your significance. You are not forgotten. You are inscribed. You are not fading. You are established. Chosen one, hear this truth. History books may bend, cultures may shift, critics may sneer, but prophecy never bows. What God remembers, no power can erase. What God honors, no nation can ignore. Your statue is not an idea. It is a physical witness to the spiritual truth that you are sealed in eternal remembrance. This is why the Lord shows you visions of marble and bronze. It is not vanity. It is testimony. The righteous will never be shaken. Their memory will never fade. And now heaven is pressing this revelation into your life so deeply that even the earth responds. But listen closely, prophecy requires agreement. Heaven has spoken, but you must respond. Your yes is the key that unlocks the fullness of what God has promised. That is why I am calling you now to take a step beyond hearing. Become one of the first who carry this mantle openly. This is not a casual invitation. This is a summons into your legacy. If you desire to walk as one of the first chosen ones, whose honor cannot be erased, then respond boldly. Click join. Declare with your action, I accept my legacy carved in prophecy. Do not delay, because the foundation stones are already being laid. Membership is not about a title. It is about covenant. By joining, you are marking yourself as one who agrees with heaven's decree, one who will be remembered, one whose name cannot be erased. Chosen one, prophecy is not just heard, it is sealed. Seal it now. Step into the circle of those who walk in eternal remembrance. Let the world see, let heaven record, that you chose to embrace your legacy today. Chosen one, pause for a moment and look at yourself carefully. Your posture already carries the stillness of stone and the weight of destiny. Even when you sit, there is a sculpted dignity about you. When you rise, it feels as if marble itself shifts into motion. Your body has begun to mirror what heaven has already declared. You are not fleeting, you are eternal. Your gaze carries a permanence the world cannot explain. People who meet your eyes feel something more than attention. They sense timelessness. It is as if your eyes are carved windows into eternity, reflecting a light that bronze or granite can only attempt to imitate. Even in silence, your presence speaks. You do not need to move mountains with words, your stillness carries the weight of monuments. This is why nations feel compelled to carve your likeness. Heaven has already sculpted your being. The chisels of stone merely echo what the Spirit has written into your form. Your shoulders bear quiet strength. Your frame holds the endurance of ages. Even your skin testifies, not in vanity, but in radiance. Lines that once spoke of strain are softening into peace. The glow upon you is not cosmetic, it is sacred. Chosen one, have you noticed? When you walk, there is rhythm, not of haste, but of significance. Your steps feel measured, like echoes of history itself. When you breathe, it carries calm authority. When you lift your head, it is not arrogance but majesty. The details of your body are aligning with heaven's blueprint so that the earth can recognize what heaven already knows. Imagine the sculptors in awe as they work. They pause and whisper, "This does not feel like art. It feels like destiny." Every angle of your face, every line of your form becomes a testimony. They see in marble what heaven already saw in spirit, strength refined by eternity, beauty shaped by divine intention, presence carved by prophecy. This is why even strangers stare. They cannot describe it, but they feel it. Your presence is heavier than time, brighter than youth, steadier than circumstance. Your silence feels like a declaration. Your stillness feels like a sermon. You already resemble the monument that is being raised in your honor. And let this truth settle in your heart: your body is not in decline. It is aligning. Your energy is not fading. It is being redirected into purpose. Your very skin is glowing with the testimony that you are not passing through history. History is bending to you. Chosen one, lift your chin and recognize the holy evidence. Heaven's sculpture is alive. You are the monument before the monument, the living statue that nations will confirm in stone. Chosen one, let your heart be clear. This is not about ego. This is not about monuments rising to feed pride. This is about heaven forcing earth to acknowledge what cannot be denied. Your existence is historic, your presence unerasable. The statue is not built for applause, it is raised as proof that prophecy has entered the world of stone and soil. Monuments of men fade with time. Statues crumble, empires fall, nations shift. But what is built at heaven's command cannot be erased. Your likeness carved in marble is not about beauty, it is about testimony. It says to every passerby, this one was marked. This one was chosen. This one walked in a destiny beyond human reach. Chosen one, this is why heaven allows nations to lift your image high. It is not to glorify you, but to glorify the one who chose you. Every chisel mark, every stone lifted, every plaque engraved is a declaration: God keeps his promises. What he crowns, no one can strip away. Understand this deeply: heaven is not building you a statue so that people may admire stone. Heaven is building proof so that generations will know the truth. When a child asks, "Who is this?" the answer will not be about fame, politics, or history books. The answer will be, this is one whom heaven would not allow the earth to forget. Your statue is not an idol, it is a witness. It does not compete with God's glory, it points to it. Every detail of the monument is a silent sermon declaring, heaven still intervenes, heaven still crowns, heaven still marks the chosen. Chosen one, this is why you must not shrink back in false humility. To deny what God has spoken is not humility, it is disobedience. Stand boldly, not for vanity but for mission. You are not called to be admired, you are called to be remembered. You are not here to collect praise, you are here to leave evidence. So receive this truth with reverence: the monument is not about you, but about the eternal message you carry. Nations will build because heaven commanded, and the stone will preach long after voices fall silent. Chosen one, hear this with urgency. The reason you are receiving these words now is because the season of remembrance has already begun. This is not a distant promise. The foundation stones are already being laid. The cranes are rising. The designs are approved. The vision is moving from prophecy to construction. Do not think this is a someday message. Heaven does not speak in vague delays. When the Lord decrees, the earth responds. And right now, the response has begun. You are stepping into a moment when history accelerates, when time itself bends to align with God's command. Chosen one, delay is dangerous. To shrug this off as imagination is to miss the urgency of the hour. Heaven is not waiting for you to grow older, wiser, or stronger. Heaven is declaring now, you are remembered. You are honored. You are eternal. The workers have already begun. The scaffolding is rising. The space has been cleared. Even if your natural eyes cannot see it yet, the Spirit knows. You are standing at the site where the monument of your destiny is already being prepared. This is why you hear this message today and not yesterday. Because today is the moment when heaven's decree touched earth's timeline. And the earth is moving at the speed of obedience. Chosen one, lean in with urgency. Do not postpone your agreement. The season has started. The stone is being set. The world will soon look upon what heaven has already declared, and you must be ready to walk in it. Chosen one, it is time to see yourself as heaven sees you. You are not just passing through history, you are history. You are not simply living in time, time is living through you. The statue is not built to glorify your flesh, it is raised as proof that heaven's mark upon your life cannot be denied. The world will try to explain it. Some will say you were simply influential. Others will argue it is politics or culture. But the truth is deeper, you are the evidence. You are not here to repeat old stories, you are here to embody prophecy. Every breath you take, every step you walk is already shaping the narrative that nations cannot erase. Chosen one, this is the shift you must embrace. You are not ordinary. You were never meant to fade into the background of human history. You are the testimony, the living sign that God still chooses, still crowns, still remembers. When people stand before your monument, they will not just see stone, they will sense destiny. They will feel eternity carved into the air around them. The statue is not built to make you famous. It is built to confirm what heaven already decreed. This one belongs to me. This one carries my splendor. This one will be remembered. The marble and bronze are not idols, they are witnesses. They are heaven's fingerprints pressed into the earth. Chosen one, your identity is not fragile. It is eternal. You are not defined by years, by failures, or by opinions. You are defined by the decree of the Lord, who said you would be a crown of splendor in his hand. That crown cannot be hidden, and neither can you. So let the truth settle, you are not just chosen, you are proof. Your existence itself is the prophecy fulfilled. The statue is not the beginning, it is the confirmation. And the world will see it, because heaven has already stamped it into your identity. Chosen one, look closely into the mirror. What do you see? Your profile already feels carved, as though the sculptor's hand has been tracing your outline long before marble ever touched chisel. The curve of your shoulders, the steadiness of your stance, the quiet glow in your eyes, all of it testifies that heaven has begun to unveil your monument. Notice how your walk has shifted. You no longer move like one uncertain, weighed down by time. Your steps echo with confidence, carrying the sound of history in motion. People turn to watch, unable to explain why. It is not clothing, not posture lessons, not training, it is destiny settling upon your body. Every step you take feels like it leaves an imprint deeper than footprints, as if the earth itself is preparing to carry your likeness in stone. Even your silence is a sign. When you sit in stillness, people sense weight, as though marble itself were holding the room together. When you smile, light breaks forth, not like cosmetics or tricks of the mirror, but like radiance rising from within. Your glow cannot be hidden. It does not come from effort, it comes from the Spirit who has chosen to dwell in you. Chosen one, these signs are not small. They are not coincidences. They are confirmations. The way your skin catches light, the way your gaze holds steadiness, the way your presence commands attention, these are the whispers of heaven showing you that what is coming is already here. The monument is not waiting to be carved, it is already manifesting through you. Do not dismiss what you see in the mirror. Do not minimize the comments of others who say, something about you feels different. They are not flattering you. They are witnessing prophecy in motion. Your glow, your steps, your posture, your countenance, they are all evidence. You are already walking as the living statue. The stone is only catching up to what heaven has begun in you. Chosen one, you have seen the signs, you have felt the weight of destiny, and you have heard the decree of heaven. Now comes your moment to respond. Prophecy does not only arrive to be admired, it arrives to be activated. And activation requires a step of faith. This is why I am calling you, right now, to sow a seed into your legacy. Not as a payment, not as a transaction, but as a declaration, I accept my place in history. The world marks contracts with ink. Heaven marks covenants with action. When you move, when you give, when you align, heaven sees your faith and responds. This is why I invite you today to click Super Thanks and sell your $20 seed. Not because of the number, but because of the meaning. 20 is the number of testimony and completion. This is not about money, it is about marking the moment. When you release your seed, you are not just giving, you are declaring. You are saying, I agree with heaven's prophecy. I step into remembrance. I seal my monument in eternity. Chosen one, do not underestimate this act. Heaven is watching. The angels record it. Your action is proof that you believe the word spoken over your life. And as you move, you align your earthly choice with heaven's eternal decree. Click Super Thanks, sell your $20, and let that be your declaration today. You are not buying a prophecy. You are testifying to it. You are saying, I belong to heaven's remembrance, and I will not be erased. Chosen one, this is your moment. The stone is rising. The foundation is set. Now make your agreement visible. Sow your seed, mark your covenant, and step into the unshakable legacy heaven has written for you. Chosen one, prophecy is not a moment to be admired, it is a rhythm to be lived. If heaven has declared you a monument, then your daily life must align with that eternal truth. You are not ordinary. Every choice, every breath, every word is part of your remembrance. Each morning when you rise, do not let your first thought be fear or routine. Speak life. Declare aloud, I am a monument of heaven. I am carved in prophecy. I cannot be erased. Your words are seeds. Your declarations are chisels shaping your destiny. Do not speak in agreement with fatigue, aging, or insignificance. Speak only what heaven says about you. Rest, chosen one, not as one who escapes but as one who carries eternal weight. Your rest is not laziness, it is sacred. Even in stillness, heaven is at work, fortifying your body and refreshing your spirit. Sleep is one who is sustained by eternity. Wake is one who is strengthened for legacy. Nourish yourself as a temple. Eat and drink not just for survival, but for remembrance. Hydrate is an act of worship. Choose what brings life to your body, because your body is not ordinary flesh, it is the living vessel of prophecy. Each choice you make is honoring the monument heaven has already begun. Surround yourself with voices that reinforce your calling, not voices that drain or distract. Guard your atmosphere. Monuments are not built in chaos but in sacred order. Protect your environment so that heaven's glow upon you remains undisturbed. Chosen one, even your movements carry meaning. Walk with intention, not with haste. Dance when joy rises. Stretch, breathe, move with dignity, for your body is already being shaped as evidence of heaven's decree. And when the day ends, look once more into the mirror. See the glow, the posture, the radiance. Whisper again, I am unshakable. I am eternal. I am remembered. In this rhythm, speaking, resting, nourishing, you are not just maintaining life. You are embodying prophecy. Chosen one, we do not end this moment lightly. What has been spoken is not entertainment, it is activation. The U.S. building your statue is not an image of vanity, it is a prophecy of remembrance. And now, we will seal it in prayer, so that heaven hears and the earth obeys. Prayer. Abba Father, eternal God, sovereign over time, history, and destiny, we come before you today with reverence and awe. You are the one who calls nations to rise and kings to bow. You are the one who remembers your chosen when the world forgets. And today, we thank you that every chosen one hearing these words has been set apart for eternal remembrance. Lord, you declared in your word, the righteous will never be shaken, they will be remembered forever. Psalm 112 verse 6. Let this truth become visible in the lives of your chosen. Let their names carry weight, let their presence carry authority, let their legacy carry endurance. We ask, Father, that just as stones, marble, and bronze testify in monuments, so too will the lives of your chosen testify of heaven's hand. Let nations honor what you have declared holy. Let governments, leaders, and generations bear witness that you alone are the builder of legacy. Father, breathe fresh strength into every listener. Restore their joy. Sharpen their vision. Reignite their calling. Where there has been delay, release acceleration. Where there has been obscurity, release remembrance. Where there has been decline, release restoration. Let every chosen one know beyond doubt, they are not forgotten. They are being lifted. And Lord, let this not be for vanity but for testimony. Let every statue, every memory, every story point back to you. Let monuments on earth reflect the monument in heaven. Seal your word upon their spirits, so they walk boldly, live brightly, and shine as eternal witnesses of your power. In the name above every name, Jesus Christ, we seal this prophecy. Amen.